in this championship match.
Mazza takes very little time. Swings this one more. Boy, got closer, but still high.
Now the question is, will he have enough time? Marshall with 3 in a row. If he would string a couple of more, and they would really put the heat on John Mazza. But I think that's why John made the move. He figured, hey, if I don't make it now, I won't be around.
Which he very well may be right.
All right, no problem with the spare for John Mazza. His problem is Marshall Holman and the strikes he's been throwing. We'll be back with more right after this. Welcome back to Active West, Town Square Lanes in Riverside. Marshall, pretty good shot, left a 4-pin in the 6th frame.
But the ball hooked early, kind of set up at the pocket. That negative wave made the ball almost roll out, and he only left a 4-pin rather than having company with it. Good speed there. And snaps high. Again, Marshall knows that if he makes the quality shot, he's going to put it in the 1-3, and if he doesn't, he hopes it's not one on each side. As it is only the 3-6 here, he should be able to handle that. If he does, he'll be up by 17 pins with 3.5 frames to go.
Against John Mazza, a 2-time winner. He's trying to join Pete Weber, and David Ozio is the only other 3-time winners on the National Tour this year.
Marshall wasn't happy with that shot either. He made, you always feel fortunate, Dan, if you make 2 really not good shots and come out with a mark in the frame, and that's basically what he did there.
Mazza once again striking on the right-hand lane, and Mike had a chance to talk with John earlier and ask him about what it would mean to win a couple of titles back-to-back out here on the National Tour.
Well, Mike, I think that'd be an incredible thing for me to happen. But for that to happen today, I'm going to have to put that out of my mind while I'm bowling and just go about my business and stay loose, stay focused, and just bowl well.
Needs to bowl well on this shot right now. Made the adjustment, leaves the 3 and the 9. He just cannot figure out lane 45.
Well, he has been searching and searching on that lane. He has struck 3 consecutive times on lane 46, but couldn't double any of those up.
He's got the old Dutchman going here, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
You remember what they gave you that for that? You know,
patch.
Yeah, right, or 5 free games of bowling from the bowling center.
And an early exit. Although, but at the same time, he's doing what basically Marshall did in game number 1. He's staying just close enough that maybe if something happens in the 8th, 9th, or 10th, he can win the match.
He's hanging in there by these fingernails right now, but hanging in there.
Brian Goebel next in line. Mark Williams, our top seed this week. $24,000 on top.
Pretty shot there, wasn't it?
Whenever he stays behind it and makes his kind of a shot, he's got a terrific reaction. But if he does something other than that, it's not what he wants. But you're right, he has gotten away with a few already here in this game.
Right now, Marshall is going at a 217 pace. If he strikes here, puts him in the 220s. The best John Mazza can get if he strikes out is 220 even. Foundation. Gave it room. Ooh, got that light hit.
Down to one knee for Holman, who in 2 consecutive games has been able to come up with the shot to put the stranglehold on his opponent.
He's got John Mazza almost put away. John has to strike here.
Rumbles around, kicks out the 10-pin. Mazza still alive, and let's see if he can solve the puzzle of lane 45.
Well, he has to solve it right now, Dan. He has a potential score of 220 if he gets 3 strikes in the 10th frame, which would make Holman mark in the 10th frame.
Well, he's already changed balls. He's changed lines. He still has not thrown a ball in the pocket on this lane. And he's tried everything.
Very little time. Gave it room. See, it's possible.
That's what he's telling himself right now. Meanwhile, Marshall's thinking, okay, 2 more, that gives him 220. Now let's see, what do I need to win? But boy, you have to really be impressed with Mazza's grittiness to go out there and do what he has to do to hang tough.
Well, and probably still he's maintaining that positive self-talk, Dan. He's not letting the negative come in, and he's saying, I'm still alive, still got a chance, just get one strike right here. Has to hurry.
Room comes up, beautiful. 3 in a row for Mazza, who did anything but quit in this match.
He's going to bowl a clean game. He strikes here. He wind up with, what's he got? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 strikes. And wind up with 220.
But only 2 strikes on lane 45. That's the thing that's tough about bowling, and you know that as well as anyone, Michael. You always get one lane, and it's always trying to figure out the other one.
I always used to say I was the best one-alley bowler on tour.
Well, a wonderful finish for John Mazza, who ends up with 217. Now the question is it enough to advance into the semifinal?
Whether that 7 was just enough to make Marshall mark. You need some kind of spare strike in the 10th frame. Not easy. 3, 6, 10. There's the early turn again and the soft speed to go with it.
So Marshall Holman, one of the better spare shooters on the national tour for many years, will have to convert the 3, 6, 10 to move on.
This is more mental than anything else, Dan. It's just making yourself grit it out and saying, I can make this. I know what to do. Just do it. Did it.
Sigh of relief from the Medford Meteor, who says, Mr. Choke, just call me Mr. Artichoke. One thing about Marshall, you never have to look very long to find out how he feels about a particular situation or one of his shots.
And he needs 4 pins on this to win.
He can handle that. Holman the ball the Brooklyn. He has now won 2 matches in a row, and he and John Mazza are very good friends. And I'll tell you what, Mazza with a tough performance, but not enough to beat Marshall, who wins 2.